We got to the fourth quarter. They were 1 point down to Oklahoma City, a point down. And then they went on a run. Two things that stick out. This team has ice in their veins closing out games. I didn't mean it by a cliche. They just do. And secondly, their bench was magnificent last night. Great bench. And I love how one game goes bad. I've seen guys their whole friggin' career. So let's just start here, JB. I've seen players their whole friggin' career in the NBA that we label stars and superstars. We had the conversation yesterday that haven't made an NBA, that haven't won an NBA championship. And I can think of a couple guards right now that have had Hall of Fame statistic, Paul and James Harden, that could not close out a series when it comes to winning it. Doesn't mean they're not great players and aren't going to the Hall of Fame. They just haven't. And here's Halliburton, who has one average mid-game in game 2, and they get beat. It was a game 2 game. No, what is it? Yeah, it was game 2, right? Where Halliburton, where Oklahoma City took care of their business at home. So Halliburton has an average game, and all of a sudden people want to know what's wrong. He was battling apparently a little injury, comes in, plays good basketball last night, solid, but their bench was great, and they close out games. And you have to have that at times when stars not pumping in 40. But it's amazing to me how Halliburton, all of a sudden we want to jump all over Wyatt because he's not a star. We would have given a hall pass to somebody else who's been in the league longer or had a longer history of scoring or playing in these had they had a bad night. We give guys lifetime hall passes that haven't won an NBA championship. Say, well, Halliburton's not Chris Paul. Well, he may not be yet. He may not be. He's not James Harden. He's not John Stockton. He's not Isaiah Thomas. Well, of course it's not Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas has a couple championships. I get all that. My point is that guys that have had great careers that haven't won doesn't mean they haven't had a great career. But one bad game, hell, I mean, we're not entitled to that. And when I say entitled, that everybody we've ever seen goes through one of those. That's the time when that bench and everybody else has to pick it up. And in game 2, they didn't. They got beat. Well, game 3, when things were back and forth and Oklahoma City looked like they could possibly steal one, Indiana did the two things that they do. And Old Man 016, thank you. We appreciate that very much. Is what they did do is their bench reared their head and they went from 1 down to 7 up. And before you know it, the ball game's over. And they close you out. Indiana does as well as any. That's been a major story this postseason and in the playoffs and now here in game 3. And the fact that the bench players did a fantastic job